We will be like the last Japanese soldier in the jungle resisting this guy. Look, the paradox of Trump is he's obviously much stronger than the other candidates, but he's not strong enough to unify the party. And every time we hear about how he's going to turn to be more unifying or presidential, there's some contemptible statement or act, whether it was Trump a week or so ago saying he might consider paying the legal bills of this goon who sucker punched the protester, or Trump playing around with the idea of riots at the convention.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Give Me Five. That's the attitude of many in the Republican Party, the elitists, the establishment, whatever you want to call them, who think that they're going to sabotage Trump. And they don't care, really, deep down, if Hillary wins. That's what I believe. Now, the chairman of the RNC was on ABC this week talking about the possibility now of a brokered convention.
I think it's possible, and we're preparing for that possibility. I think it's my job is to be as open and transparent as I possibly can be. That's why I'm trying to get out there on the convention a lot, out in the media, and talk about what the rules are and what they're not, and take the mystery away from what an open convention looks like, because it really is pretty simple stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of a different tune. I don't think that he had been saying, I mean, in the past, I think he had been saying that the likelihood of an open convention, is very slim. Now it's shifting a little bit, and he was asked about a plurality as opposed to the 1, 2, 3, 7. If Trump has a plurality of delegates when it comes to the convention.
Well, a plurality is a minority, and a minority doesn't choose for the majority. So you have to have a majority of the delegates in order to be the nominee. There's nothing magical about the number. It's 50% plus 1. So no one's disenfranchised. In fact, they're enfranchised by receiving bound delegates based on the outcome of the elections. And so that's all it is. And so you have to have a majority in order to be the nominee of our party.
Yeah, I understand that. And there's a story out today, ladies and gentlemen. There used to be, or there is a rule, the Republican Party does not require a presidential candidate to win 8 states to qualify to be placed at nomination. This is according to what they say now. The general Rule 40B makes eligibility for the Republican nomination contingent upon winning a majority of convention delegates in at least 8 states or territories. Well, that goes to this next question. Will the nominee be one of the 3 candidates who are currently running? And listen to this answer.
I think it would be highly unlikely if it's not. I can tell you that. I think it would be somewhat very unusual. But I can't 100% guarantee that, but I can't imagine right now sitting here believing it would be anyone but the 3 remaining candidates.
But the problem is that an open convention will most likely lead to, I don't care, Paul Ryan, his twin, his older twin, Mitt Romney, or I don't know, you name it. You name it. Some outsider, some establishment Republican who will lose to Hillary because the Trump voters will stay home, and the Supreme Court of the United States will shift so far to the left for the next 40 years that on everything, and I'm going to leave things out here, but affirmative action, freedom of speech, you won't be able to say anything about Islam, Second Amendment, right on down the line, you will not recognize the United States of America. And these people, not Priebus, but people like Lowry and others, are willing to sacrifice the country in order to stop Trump. Sacrifice the country in order to stop Trump. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Were they this vehement against Obama? Are they going to be this vehement against Hillary? No way. You know it, I know it, and they know it.